What's up guys, LBF back again with another Vans review, and today I have a pair of Authentics from the Syndicate line. Colorway is Mr. Cartoon Black and Gold. These are size 12 and they retail for $80. This is the very first shoe of many to drop from this 10-year anniversary collection for the Syndicate line. The very first being the Mr. Cartoon, released in this white drawer box here with the small Syndicate logo on the face, and then on the top you have the 2005 to 2015 collections 1 through 30 and the Syndicate graphic there in the middle. Very cool. As far as I know, they're going to keep dropping the same box, but I'm not 100% positive. Comes with your standard Syndicate stickers here, and you also have this cool dust bag which just has that tiny Syndicate logo in the middle. The very first shoe releasing in this anniversary collection here, the Mr. Cartoon Authentic, one of my personal favorites. This is the very first Syndicate shoe to ever released back in 2005. This is actually the shoe that got me introduced into the collector side of Vans. Not necessarily the shoe that got me into collecting Vans, but one that really turned me towards just like how limited shoes can be, and shoes that you can't necessarily get at every Vans store or any other store. So this shoe really means a lot to me. Back in like late 2005, early 2006, I picked up the black and the blue pair of the Mr. Cartoons from Utility Board Supply. I wore these like every single day, skated in them a lot, trashed them, totally trashed them up. I still have the original ones, but I was really looking to replace them. My girl picked these ones up for me a couple years ago, and I actually had the black pair too, which I sold off. Definitely regretting that, but this shoe really does mean a lot to me, so I was super happy to hear that they were re-releasing these. Now originally I thought it was going to be like a retro, so they were just going to drop the same colorways that they had back in the day, but I was actually kind of happy to see that they changed it up just so it would keep the other ones kind of like to themselves, or as limited as they are, so not everyone is going to have the original Mr. Cartoons, you know what I mean? So I thought it was pretty cool, and I actually really love this colorway, this black colorway. It's essentially the same as the original black colorway, except you have this dark gray printed canvas instead of the white, and you have this little gold Vans logo on the side as well. One thing I was kind of bummed about that they didn't put back onto these, I guess, reissue shoes was the Mr. Cartoon logo on the midsole here. I really love that logo on the side. I like anytime they do a printed midsole, it's really cool. It definitely changes it up a little bit because you don't really see that on any other brand. So it is going to be missing here on this white midsole, which is kind of a bummer, but nevertheless the shoes are very cool. You do have the same construction that you saw in the original here, as far as denim on the toe, denim on the heel, and a printed canvas in the middle. Same exact graphic as well. Very dope graphic. Mr. Cartoon is a well-known tattoo / graffiti art. I'm not exactly sure as far as how much his graffiti extends to, but definitely tattoos he's very well known for. And I think he collaborates a lot with a lot of different companies too, so you might see his stuff on like Nikes or some vinyl toys or something like that. But he is very well known in LA. He is an LA based tattoo artist. Most of his stuff is in black and white. I haven't seen too much of his color stuff, so very dope designs though, very intricate, some cool stuff. The shoe is going to be slightly different in its construction as they introduced their new Pro models, where everything is built to be skated in, I should say. The original Mr. Cartoon was meant to be skated in, but it's pretty like minimal as far as what they did to this shoe to make it skatable. I think they just added like an extra, or the thicker insole, and maybe a slightly reinforced heel here, since technically this is an Authentic, but really it's like a era decon with this heel piece. Nevertheless, they added a couple more features on here to make it more skatable. First and foremost, the insole, which I will get into right now. They actually changed it up from the original Pro. This is like the old school Pro Classics HD insole, which just has like this gel pad on the heel and the gel up here in the front, waffle tread in the middle, yada yada. Basically just a simple Very comfortable insole. Now, with this newer one, they've actually added a lot more arch support on it. It's like 50% increased arch support. So definitely something you're gonna want skating. You can definitely see it. I mean, compared to this one here, it actually even lifts up a bit. So that's pretty cool. And as far as the bottom here, this is like a solid foam construction. This is still very comfortable here in the heel, but as you can see, you don't have like that waffle tread or anything else. It's just like from the toe to the heel, it's just straight, no cuts. Now I think that's supposed to be so you don't really feel whatever this had here on the bottom. You're not feeling that. Very comfortable stuff. I'm very excited about these insoles. I tried them on a pair of skate highs, those black skate highs they just released, and they're super comfortable in these as well. And another thing about the insoles here, it is going to be the same graphic that we saw from the originals to the remake. This is the original on the right here, this is the remake. You just have the Syndicate 10-year anniversary thing on the bottom there. You have the angel here in the city of Angels, LA, of course. Also on the toe bumper of the shoe here, they do have that DuraCap technology, which is like the extra piece of rubber that they add just to make it a little more durable when you're skating in it. Originally there was that 3-piece construction with like the thin gray layer in the middle. Now I think they just made it a 2-piece so it'll bond a little bit better. It's just 2 white pieces here. The outsole is a little bit deeper in the cut, which I think adds for a better board feel and a slightly better grip. You got your basic Van Syndicate logo on the back there in black. Black piping, white midsole. Basic GR black laces here with like these shiny black metal eyelets. You got that gold Syndicate tab on the black flag. These do feature a little bit more of a reinforced heel as opposed to the original Mystic cartoons, so better to be skating in once again. On the interior of the shoe, you have this micro cotton material, which is made up in like that dark gray color. It's very nice. And then underneath the tongue here, you have the professional skateboarding shoe with the Syndicate logo in gold, and then the collection number 29. Extra laces are gray, the same gray that we see with the printed canvas on the side. I don't really want to pull them out, but you guys get the picture. You got this cool lace bag here with that 10-year anniversary logo on it. Now they are going to continue to drop these from July to November, 1 a month, and they're not necessarily going to be in order. Like this was the very first Syndicate release, but after this it's going to be something completely different. Then they're going to bring it back again, so it's going to be all over the place, but just know that every month they're going to drop one. So definitely something to look forward to. Check your local Syndicate dealers to see if they'll be getting these. These are slightly more limited than your regular Syndicate releases. I think you can only get like 1 to 2 size runs at a store, something like that. So definitely get them while you can, because these are going to be gone real quick. These guys do fit you to size. They retail for $80. Pick them up while you can. Hope you guys like the review, and be sure to stay tuned for the on feed.